Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss about keys in DBMS. So it's a very important topic for all the exams. So first, what is meant by keys? Keys is an attribute or set of attributes that uniquely identifies any records from the table. So why we need key? So to maintain the integrity of the table. It is also used to establish an identity relationship between two tables. So key can be classified as more than one. Now I am going to take super key. So what is meant by super key? It's a combination of all possible attributes. A table can have more than one super key. Super key may be a superset of candidate key, superset of primary key, and superset of alternate key. Next key is candidate key. So candidate key is a minimal set of super key. It is also a primary key. It is a unique key. It cannot accept null value. It cannot accept duplicate values. The candidate key is more than one key in a single table. That's all about candidate key. Next key is primary key. So primary key is only one key in one table. So the property of the primary key is it's a unique key. It cannot accept null values. It cannot accept duplicate values. So the selection of the primary key is based on the requirements and developers. So next key is foreign key. So foreign key is nothing but to connect more than one table. More than one table. Foreign key are the columns of the table. Columns of a table that points to the primary key of the another table. It's mainly used for to ensure the integrity of a data. Integrity of a data. So next key, surrogate key. So what is meant by surrogate key? So it is also called as synthetic primary key. It is generated when a new record is inserted into a table, automatically by the database that can be declared as a primary key of the table. I will give the example one by one. Next key is composite key. Composite key is otherwise called as component key. Combination of more than one key, for example attribute 1 and attribute 2. The two attributes identify a remaining attributes. So combination of more than one key is called as a composite key. Composite key is otherwise called as component key. Next key, alternate key. So alternate key of primary key, that is alternate key. Let us list out 3 primary key. So primary key is any one key in each table. So the rest of the 2 key is called as alternate key. Next key is called as unique key. So what is meant by unique key? Unique key is similar to primary key, but primary key cannot accept the null values. Unique key accept the null values. So that's all about various key. Now we are entering the discussion part. So let us consider the table. The table name is student. Table is otherwise called as relation. So there is no insertion of the data in the table. This is called as database schema. The column of the attribute name is called as domain or field or degree. So how many attributes available in the table or database? 5. So the degree of the table is 5. And I want to tell another term, tuples. Tuple is otherwise called as a row, or a single record is otherwise called as row. So a single row of a table is called as a cardinality. So how many tuples is available in the table? 6. So this is called as tuple. So 6. And I want to find out these super keys. So super key is nothing but a combination of more than one keys. So I want to choose student ID and S author and student mail. So 3 is a single attribute. So super key is nothing but a combination of more than one possible keys. That keys identify the remaining attributes. Next I want to form a student ID and S author and SID, S email, it's another key, and S author and S email, it's another key, and the combination of 3 things, SID, S author and student mail, etc. Likewise we have to form. So this is called as possible of keys, is called as super keys. That is a combination of superset of key, that keys identifying the remaining row. So next key, candidate key. So what is meant by candidate key? So candidate key is a minimal set of super key. So which one is a minimal? Remove the unwanted keys from the super keys. So student ID, student author, student mail. So based on the 3 keys, we are identifying a particular record. So that key is called as candidate key. Next key, primary key. So candidate key, one of the candidate key is called as a primary key. So here student ID is a primary key. So what is the rule of primary key? Primary key is a unique key. It cannot accept the null value 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. It's a unique key. So student ID is a primary key. It does not have a null values. All the values are presented here. So it is also satisfied. So that's all about primary key. Next key is foreign key. So in the foreign key, connection between the 2 tables So let us consider the table 1 department. So another table or another relation, the table name is employee. Here employee has some attributes: employee ID, employee name, passport number and department ID. Here department is another relation, another table. So here department ID is a primary key of department table, and one more attribute is there, department name. Here department ID is a foreign key. The foreign key identify the department ID in the primary key of department table. So here they act as a cross reference between the two tables. An attribute is one table that refers to the primary key into the another table. That is called as foreign key. And another key is surrogate key. So what is meant by surrogate key? Let us consider the example. The table name is section. So we have to form a table. So for example, section ID is there, branch is there. So what section ID? So based on the management define the primary key. So here section ID is the primary key. The attributes are A, B, C. Based on the situation, the section ID name will be changed. So that is A1, B1, C1. Likewise, the name will be changed. That time, one more index will be created. So based on the primary key, that is surrogate ID. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is called as surrogate key. So I want to tell you one thing. So here, so candidate key is a SID, and the remaining two attributes, the rest of the remaining two attributes is called as alternate key. So here S author and S email, it's alternate key. And next key is compound key or composite key. Compound key or composite key. So here student name is not a primary key. Date of birth is not a primary key. The combination of twos, student name and date of birth, the two attributes consider as a key, student name and date of birth. The two attributes identify the student ID. So that is the combination of two attributes is called as component key or composite key. So that's all about keys. Thank you.